everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, as you can see, I'm sitting under a tree, even though the sky is white and not blue, but still nice to get outside in nature. It's World Vegan Day today, the 1st of November, which is it's also the start of World Vegan Month. November is World Vegan Month. So that's why I decided to film a video today, because I thought I had to on World Vegan Day. It's also actually my vegan anniversary, or veganiversary. It's 4 years ago today that I've been vegan. 4 years today exactly, which is crazy. I went vegan on World Vegan Day. That's why I think actually that it's a good day to have. Someone said to me this morning that actually it should be World Vegan Day every day, not just for one day, because obviously going vegan is a choice that you make for life. You can't just make the choice for one day, because it's about respecting animals, leaving them alone, not exploiting them. So you go vegan for life, unless your name's Tim Sheaf. I didn't say that. Anyway, so yeah, I think but I think it's still really good that there is a World Vegan Day, because if you're someone like me, I was vegetarian for over 2 years first, and I was trying to be vegan for a few weeks, and then it was October 4 years ago, and I thought it's World Vegan Month soon and World Vegan Day, so that's when I'm gonna actually do it and stop slipping up. And it worked. So it does work, putting a World Vegan Day in place, so that if someone's planning to go vegan, they actually, like me, I'm living proof that it can work, stop slipping up and actually make the change. Say, right, this is it, I'm actually vegan now for life. So yeah, I think it's great. And I thought I'd make a video today to do a little update, a bit like my last video, just talk about what's been happening recently, because actually quite a lot has happened since the last video. In the last video I mentioned Geordie's employment tribunal case about whether or not ethical veganism should become a protected belief in the eyes of the law in the UK. And yeah, so I said in my last video, which was at the start of October, that his employment tribunal was going to be on the 17th and 18th of October, but I haven't updated you yet. Sorry, unfortunately, his employment tribunal did get postponed, so it still hasn't happened. It's still yet to come, so we're still waiting to find out. But every cloud has a silver lining, of course. So the silver lining is that because it's been postponed, that means there is more time for more people to go onto his crowd justice page to donate money to his legal fees, so he gets more support from his lawyers. So it'd be amazing if you could, if you haven't already, donate money to his crowd justice page, which is linked below my another couple of videos I've done before, and my last video is linked below that one. So yeah, do that please if you haven't done so already. And obviously when it eventually does come to it, when he finally does have his employment tribunal case, I will do a video updating on the result, and I'm really hoping that it's the result I want, and I'll be super excited if it is. So anyway, that's that. And then another thing that I wanted to talk about is what I'm sure you've heard about, because it's been all over the news, all over the media, everywhere. Extinction Rebellion. In October, for 2 weeks, they were obviously protesting around different parts of London to raise awareness about the climate crisis and try and get the government to pay attention and do something. I think it's brilliant what they did. What really annoyed me about the media is that they focused on Extinction Rebellion, the mainstream media, but they didn't mention Animal Rebellion, who were also working with Extinction Rebellion at the same time, also around London. There were people protesting for Animal Rebellion, camping in tents around different parts of London for the 2 weeks. It was 24/7. They really put their heart and souls into it. So I think it's a real shame, but a predictable shame, that the mainstream media drew loads of attention to Extinction Rebellion but ignored Animal Rebellion pretty much. And I can see why it is, because most people care about the climate crisis because it affects us as humans, but not as many people are very aware and very bothered about animal abuse, because it's not in the forefront of their minds, as it's not affecting human animals, it's affecting other species of animals. So yeah, I can see why it was, but it's a shame. But anyway, it was good that it's great that they did it. It's great that they drew so much attention to the climate crisis, and it is affected so much by animal agriculture. So hopefully people will, now that they've been reminded of the climate crisis from Extinction Rebellion more so, hopefully they will actually start to look into it and realise that animal agriculture is the biggest cause. So if we all go vegan, climate change won't be such a massive problem. So yeah, and I don't 100% agree with everything that Extinction Rebellion and Animal Rebellion did, but I'm not criticising them, because there's no right or wrong way to protest, and they did a brilliant job of causing disruption, which I can see why people got really annoyed with not being able to get to places they need to go, school, work, wherever, appointments. I can see that that's really annoying, because a lot of London was disrupted. But it's, in a way, it seems to be that, like, to an extent, all we can do to get the government to pay attention to the issues by causing that mass disruption. So there's no right or wrong way to do these things, and I don't want to criticise. I think they did a brilliant job. Lots of people are criticising, saying, some people were saying that the fact that some of the time they dressed up as vegetables and danced on the street wasn't a good idea, because it drew attention away from the main issue and made it more light-hearted, as if it's not that important that we're having a climate crisis. But I don't know about that, because I think they were camping for 2 weeks in the streets of London, doing hardcore protesting. A lot of them were risking arrest, a lot of them did get arrested, and that was all that. Obviously some of them, I'm sure, were risking their jobs as well, but it's what they felt they had to do to get people to get the masses, to get the government to actually pay attention to the climate crisis and take it seriously. So yeah, it was all it was all done for the right reasons, like looking at the bigger picture. So yeah, I really do admire all that I do admire their passion and what they did. I thought it was brilliant. So yeah, that was Extinction Rebellion and Animal Rebellion, and I wanted to mention some other things that have been happening recently. What were they? The broccoli man. Yeah, Mr. Broccoli. It really made me laugh. You probably know, as it went mainstream, in one of the vegetable parties, the man dressed up as a broccoli got arrested, and then Good Morning Britain asked him to go on TV to talk to Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid about why he did what he did, and about the why Extinction Rebellion were doing what they were doing, disrupting London to cause attention. And when I watched that interview, I literally could not believe it, because he was just saying, I'm just a humble broccoli, I don't know any science, to Piers's questions about going vegan to protect why we should go vegan to protect the environment, and he was saying, I don't know, I'm just a humble broccoli. And I literally could not believe it, and especially when he pulled his banana out of his pocket and said, I've just got a phone call, 1 minute. I literally thought it was a joke. It was like some kids' TV show rather than a serious talk show. And my first thought was, honestly, my initial thought, I thought I must be right, surely. I thought he didn't do us any favours. He didn't do the animals any favours, he didn't do the environment any favours, because he didn't answer the questions. So I thought, because he just shut them down, he was like, I don't know anything, I'm just a broccoli. I thought, yeah, he can't really be on the right side, on the side that he's saying, that he's claiming to be on. I thought, surely he must just be pretending to be vegan, and just gone on TV to have a laugh. But actually, to be honest, since I saw an Animal Rebellion post about that, I have changed my mind. I think I was wrong about him not being vegan. I didn't think of this before, but basically it explained that the reason was that he didn't actually respond with answers is because of Piers Morgan. He argues with anything and everything that people say to him. So even if you say that it gets dark at night, he'll argue with you and won't let you speak. He just has to carry on talking at you and talking. He doesn't let you get a word in. So that they decided to not respond and just say, I don't know, I'm just a broccoli, because they thought that will go more, obviously it's on TV anyway, but clips of it online will go more viral, getting more people talking, therefore more news outlets, more organisations would ask him, or Animal Rebellion in general, to do interviews and with people not like Piers Morgan, who actually give you more of a chance to talk and don't tell you you're wrong and argue with you and shout at you the whole time. So that would be those interviews would be obviously much better to then actually explain why we need to be vegan for the environment than talking to Piers Morgan. And apparently it's worked, or it's working. Apparently they are being asked to do more interviews and getting the word out there, and hopefully soon there'll be a lot more information in the mainstream about going vegan for the environment, and as a result of that. So yeah, hopefully their plan did work. So basically, to summarise, I thought his not answering the question saying I'm just a broccoli was because he wasn't vegan, but actually it seems that he's vegan. It was to make entertaining TV so that he'd be asked to do other interviews with people not like Piers Morgan, more interviews, also in the mainstream, also on national TV or to millions of people, to actually explain then about why it's so important to be vegan, to at least not eat animal products for the environment. So yeah, that's that. If you've got any thoughts at all on Animal Rebellion, Extinction Rebellion, the Broccoli Man, I'd love to hear them. So feel free to comment below. And I think that is all that I'm going to say today. So yeah, have a great day. Have a great World Vegan Month and last 2 months of the year. And go vegan if you're not already. Now's the time to do it, as it's World Vegan Month. And see you very soon. Okay. Peace. Bye bye.